Welcome to Conversations with My Real Friends. This is Jennifer Felten. I have my friend James Bean here. James is a commercial real estate broker here in Southern California who focuses specifically on transactions in the 1031 exchange space. So, one of the big misconceptions that I hear all the time in the real estate community, both with investors and even agents, the concept of like kind. The code specifically says that a 1031 exchange requires a like kind transaction. What does like kind mean, James?
I am so glad you asked, Jennifer, and again, thanks for having me. Yes, so really like kind just simply means investment property for investment property. Mm-hmm. So the exchange rules is an investment property is considered any property that is held for investment, business, or trade. Mm-hmm. So unfortunately, a lot of people, especially the people that have held their properties for a long time, mm-hmm. they hear like kind, and it's actually a very common myth that they hear like kind and they think they have to exchange in the exact same type of property.
Right.
And that is not the case.
Correct.
So they can exchange out of that.
Yeah, give us some examples.
Multifamily.
Right.
You know, a 2 to 4 unit mm-hmm. or a larger complex.
Right.
Most California owners are mm-hmm. exchanging out of those right now because right. of legislation, rent control,
right,
and
a plethora of reasons.
Deferrable costs, mm-hmm. deferred maintenance, and a lot more of them would sell if they understood that they could exchange into something of a more passive nature and not have to buy another multifamily complex.
Well, the like-kind rules came about when exchanges were allowed for different types of property. So like-kind meant real estate for real estate, art for art, right? But the rules have changed, but the language hasn't. And I think that's where a lot of this confusion comes in, don't you?
Agreed. Yes, it was in 2017's Tax Act mm-hmm. that they took away the personal property, right. which was the boats or planes or, like right. you said, art, any of those other types of personal property that was held for investment. So now it's just real estate.
Right. So for all of you out there, whether you're an investor or an agent, if you have a client who's looking to sell a house and buy into a piece of a commercial property or buy land for investment purposes or buy a car wash, whatever it is they want to buy and want to change into, they can do that with a 1031 exchange. Thank you, James, for being here and talking about that. So for our audience, how can they reach you if they want to ask you more questions?
Shoot me an email at james.bean@svn or visit my website at best1031online.com.
Great. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here and glad to have you on Conversations with My Real Friends.